Hello, I'm Jason at Harrisburg Golf Sim. I'm going to set up a round at Devil's Island. Let me flip the camera around to show you. I don't know if I can. Anyways, there, we'll do it that way. So I go play new round. I got my name in there. Play the back tees, right-handed. Go to the course, pick Devil's Island. I can't get that. All right. And then go to settings. We'll do 10-foot gimmies. Make the greens fast. Get a grid around the green. I'll leave the wind off. This course is the hardest course on here, so we'll let that go. You know what? Let's put a little wind on for fun. And then play all the holes, and we'll do stroke play just by myself. I'm just gonna walk through my thinking process when playing a hard course like this, and hopefully I can shoot under par, because shooting under par here is tough, so I'll give that a shot. All right, for the camera, I'm just gonna put it on this little ledge here. You should be able to read it. I'll also talk out loud. I don't really know what I'm gonna say throughout this, but just gonna talk through my shots and my thought process, which isn't much, but I do have it simplified the way I like it. So, you know, any changes I make are gonna be real small, subtle changes. So this hole is 450 yards, and I only have a 7-mile-an-hour wind. Luckily, it's at my back. So I'm just trying to bomb this straight in the middle of the fairway. I want to favor the left side here, even though it's a really tight fairway. The wind just pumped up to 14 miles an hour, so I'll get a little extra distance. And just try to hit fairways and greens at this course, and be patient and let the birdies come. All right, so this drive, I'm gonna try to get my starting line, you know, down the middle. I'm just trying to hit one high and straight here. I want to go, you know, just right of that left mound up there. I really kind of cut under it. I didn't get all of it, but I'm right down the middle of the fairway, and the wind helped me, so I'm in a great position. I got 330 yards out of it. I got 180 left to the pin, and the wind is at my back to the left. This pin's on the left side of the green. I don't want to miss left here because it's like an impossible up and down, so I'm just trying to hit it about 5 feet right of the hole. 180 yards with a 10-mile-an-hour wind. It's going to be about 175 carries, what I'm looking for. Uphill 13 feet. So a stock 8-iron is what I'm going to hit. Alright, so it looks like I'm going to go just over that palm tree there, maybe just right of it, and try to keep it right on line with the pin and trust the wind. See, I didn't get all of it, but maybe get a good bounce. Oh, I got a great bounce. Got a good birdie putt now. 24 feet. It's going to be uphill. So on this putting on this machine, it's actually really awesome. A lot of people say it's not realistic, but it's actually really realistic, because what happens is the camera detects the ball, puts the target line right down the center of the ball. So if you have good imagination, you can imagine a line right down the middle of the ball when you're in here. And then it gives you a putting arrow, which is also lined up with that imaginary line. And all you're doing is getting in here like you would on a putt outside, getting comfortable, getting the club face nice and square to that imaginary line. You know, looking at it just like you would outside, really pretend you're outside. And if you put a good stroke on it, it'll come out just like it would outside. It does go over those tracks there, but if you put a good roll on it and hit the middle of the ball, you know, and get good end over end with your putt, it's gonna go over those tracks like it's nothing. So it really does help with speed and squaring your putter face. All right, so the second hole is a little tricky. Very tight landing area out there. We have a lake to the left and high trees to the right. And we also have uphill. Overall, the hole is downhill, but the first shot's uphill. That's what makes this course pretty tough. It's hilly with high trees. So what I'm going to do is hit a 3-wood. I'm going to tee it up a little bit. And I'm just going to try to play a dead straight or a little cut 3-wood and make sure I stay right at that lake, because I can definitely get 3-wood to that lake. So I'm going to put a tiny little cut swing on it. Unfortunately, my club face was open and the cut swing on top of it, but we'll see if I get a shot in this wilderness. Oh, I got really lucky here to get a shot. This course doesn't give it to you very often. But I still have 200 yards with the wind 15 miles an hour to the right and downhill 40 feet. So I'm going to be looking at a pretty stock 7-iron. And I'm looking to pin hunt here. I'm going to put a little draw on it because I got to stay right at this tree to start, and the wind's pushing to the right, so I'm going to put a little extra draw on it. And I did the opposite. So the wind's taking it to the right, but I am in the middle of the green. I got quick with the hips on that one. Kind of pulled down on the handle a little bit. So I got a 63 footer. This pin is in a fishbowl. So I'm just going to trickle it into that fishbowl. This is all speed putt. It's 20 yards, 60 feet. Downhill 2 feet. So I'm pretty much going to play it like a 45-foot putt because the downhill is going to take a lot of it. I might have hit it too hard. We'll see. Oh, it looks perfect. Oh, get in. Lip out. So, lipped out, but I got the 10-foot gimme, luckily. So now we'll go to the third hole. This is a neat hole, too. Yeah, what makes this course tough is I can't just bomb drivers because a lot of these holes, driver goes too far. Although it does look like I could just hit driver over here. I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I'm pretty much just going to bomb a driver on that line. And that takes the ocean out of play. And I know the trees up there aren't that bad, so we're going to let loose. That's as good as I can do. Hopefully it's not in the ocean, though. Oh yeah, we're going right to the fairway. Oh, we hit that thick tree, but we're good. Would have been about a 330 drive, but that tree killed it. So we got 84 yards in. This is a really good spot to birdie on this course. So I've been working on wedges a little bit more lately, so we'll see if I can get this close. Just an 84 yarder. I got a little bit of wind in the face to the right. So I'm going to aim it a little, like a foot left of the hole here. Try to get the distance right. came up a little short, a little too soft with the hands, but only 16 feet for birdie. Definitely a makeable putt. So in this putting, it's all about the speed and squaring your putter face. That's it. Don't overcomplicate it. And we're in. All right. So we're 1 under. And so here I got some wind in my face. 172 yards, uphill 20 feet. I would ordinarily hit an 8-iron without wind, but with the wind I'm going to have to hit a 7. And it's just going to be a smooth 7. And I'm going to use that wind as a backstop and try to drop it nice and high onto the hole. That felt really good, but I think it's too good. And it's also a little left. That wind did some weird thing with it too. But the swing felt good. So here we got an interesting little chip. Those trees aren't going to be in the way because I'm right in line with the pin, but it does slope down, so I'm looking to land it in the box just before the slope there. I just pretend I'm outside on these shots, and it works really well. I hit it like I wanted, but I didn't gauge the speed. So this is frustrating because this is an easy hole. So making a putt here is not easy, but we'll try. 21 feet uphill. I got it. It's nice to make the ones you never expect. So this is the coolest hole, I think. Well, the coolest par 5 on this course. So the wind is pumping off of the ocean. So I can try to ride that wind with a little draw or fade into it. But if I fade into it, I'm going to lose some distance. This is a gambler's hole. Even though layup's tough if you decide you have to lay up. But my goal in the tee shot is to hit it as far as I can and hug the ocean as close as I can. So we'll see. The wind's going to help push it to the left, so I'm just going to try to hit a nice high bomb up the right side and let the wind just put it in the middle. But I want distance here, so I'm going to swing big. That's pretty as good as I can do. The issue is it's the wind's really pushing it left on me. So yeah, I got 330 out of it, but since I didn't hug the right side, I got 289 to the hole. And I'm looking at a 268 carry, which I can do, but we'll see what the wind is. The wind's in my face. I think I can go for the gamble. What do you think? Why not? So I have a 14-degree, extra stiff, tip stiff, heavy shaft, 3-wood that I love, but hitting it off this tight line mat, not super easy, so it takes some focus. And I also have the wind in my face, so I can get 300 out of this club, but I'm going to have to carry it 270 into the wind here, and it's all carry because it's a really high cliff coming into the green. So we're going to wait a minute, see if the wind dies down, and go at it here. This is a bad caddying decision, but I'm going to do it anyway. hit it hard, but it's cutting on me. It's going to hit the bank and go in the ocean. So, horrible decision. We'll do the drop. I don't know where it's going to let me drop. This is embarrassing. I'm going to have to go. It's not really letting me drop anywhere. Alright, so we're going to learn our lesson there and take a mulligan. Nothing wrong with mulligans, right? So we got 220 yards for the layup. I'm just going to hit a 5-iron to the fat of the fairway there. And the wind will push it left a little bit too. This is the smart play, but I wanted to share that shot because it's really fun. Sometimes I can do it. But yeah, this is a fun shot too, this layup. Just trying to hit the middle of the fairway up there, 220. Did what I wanted. It's perfect. Alright. So let's try to get birdie with mulligan cheat. 120 yards into the wind. For the wind, I do about 1 mile an hour per 1 yard per 1 mile an hour. So this would be about a 130-yard shot. It's just a 50-degree. Try to get this close. It's right on the pin, but I'm landing a little too deep. Spin, baby. Spin hard. We got it. 9-foot gimme. So we'll take a birdie there. All right. Interesting hole here. We got about 270 to the end of the fairway. I'm just going to hit a 3-wood. Or maybe even a hybrid. 3-wood can go in the ocean still, so I'm just going to hit hybrid off the deck and put it in the middle, hopefully. I could hit driver to that left fairway over there, but I don't really see the point, other than it looks cooler. That's perfect. Yep, catch the slope a little bit and roll. Stay in the fairway. Alright. So now we got 166, which is a reduced 8-iron, but we're downhill 30 feet, so I can just go to a 9-iron here. The wind's only 6 miles an hour to the pushing to the right, so I'll draw it against the wind. Pretty much just a stock 9 right at it. Yeah, I hit it a little bit heavy. Didn't feel like a really good swing at all. And we spun it into the bunker. So we got a little chip. Little chip here, only 40 feet. It's way uphill though, so different ways to hit this. I don't want to overthink it. I'm just going to land it in the box up there by the hole. Hopefully I didn't hit it too hard. Got lucky with the 10-foot gimme. But that's a par. So we got 504 here. This is a par 4. Just trying to bomb a driver down the middle. Hit it nice and high because it's uphill in the beginning of this hole. It's right down the middle hard. And I pretty much pull hooked it. Just lazy on my part. Alright, fun shot. We got a thick tree in front of us. Looks like if I keep it very low, a little low riser, I might get away with it. Not a fun shot as far as nerves. Yeah, I'm gonna just hit a low, I guess 4-iron. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, there's a little opening there. That's pretty much where I'm going to try to go. It's a bit of a gamble, but we'll do it anyway. I'm just wondering if I can keep 5 low enough because I'd like it to rise up higher. Yeah, so I'm basically going to try to hit a 5 in this little light, hope of light there, and cut it in there against the wind. Into the tree. So, see, these trees really eat the ball up. Oh God. Now what? I don't know what to do here except just hit it like a normal shot and hopefully this tree doesn't crush it. I'll just add like 20 yards, so 164, 74, 84. I'll just hit a 7-iron. Yeah, these trees are not nice at Devil's Island, so I shouldn't have gotten lazy with my tee shot. I should have focused. But we'll go right at it here hard with the 7-iron. That came out nice. Apparently I didn't need the extra club. Now we're in a bunker behind the green. Alright, saving bogey's important. Even though it's not fun. I gotta go really high with this one because if I hit that screen, it's gonna hit, if I hit the screen where the hill is, it's gonna hit the hill and come back at me. So this is kind of a flop shot from 28 yards. And that was bad. Feet, uphill 11 inches. It's all about speed here. Just get it started on line. And it hit the hole really hard and almost went in. So that's a double bogey. That puts us back to even par, which sucks, but all you can do is make more birdies. So I got 240 uphill, 20 feet downwind. I would ordinarily hit a hybrid here, a high hybrid, but since we're downwind, I'll just hit a high 4-iron. And I'll just ride that wind. A little cut maybe. hit that really good, but it didn't register. When I caught heavy, it's going to be short. Not by much, but enough. Here, just a simple chip, don't overthink it. Just like outside, pick your landing spot, soft hands, trust. Alright, so we got par. Go to the next hole. Try to get a birdie. This is a par 4, really cool tee shot. So I put it where the 306 carry is. I got to go high with it, obviously, because of the mounds. It's just a really cool tee shot when the ball's in the air, so try to hit it correct. That's as good as I can do, so let's watch it. Yeah, right over the hill, right in the middle. Good chance for birdie here. We got 322 out of that drive for a high cut. And 121 in. Into the wind downhill is going to even it out. Just playing this like a 120 shot. Really try to get this in there tight. Need a good bounce, it came up short. It's on line good, I just took a little too much off it. So I got a 24 footer for birdie. Been putting well today at least. So we got uphill 10 inches, 24 feet. These ones are tough to get to the hole, so I really want to make sure to get it to the hole. We're kind of on line, burn the edge. So no birdie there. Now this is a birdie hole. This one is a par 5, very, can even eagle this hole, but we are into the wind, so gonna have to hit it hard off the tee. It's only 530 though, which is short for this course for a par 5. Nothing wrong with it. Gonna have a little longer in than I wanted. I didn't get all that drive. So I got 235 to the hole, into the wind. I could hit a hard 4-iron or a hybrid. Both of them are gonna play out pretty equal because the 4 is gonna stay under the wind, the hybrid's gonna get up into the wind. I'll just hit the hybrid. Get all of it, but whatever. Alright, same thing on this chip. Turn your brain off, get your landing spot, trust your practice. Goes down then up. Just pick the box I want to land it in at the trajectory I want. Alright, so at least we got the birdie, even though I hit every shot poorly. So, go to number 9. This is a really cool hole. It's like lily pad landing areas. We're going to go to that one in the middle there and try to land it there with a 3-wood. Should be perfect. Maybe not. Alright, I have further in than I wanted, but the problem is if you hit that 3-wood too hard, you have a big hill to deal with. But 218 into the wind. Here I will go with the 4-iron. I feel like I hit the 4-iron better than the hybrid now. I used to hit the hybrid better. But I mean, it's just pretty stock 4-iron right at it, which is a shot I really like. That's what I did, but I hit it too good, I think. So I landed about 15 feet left of the hole. I got a little chip 38 feet away. Just trying to save par here. Chip it close. Goes down, up then down. Same thing. Alright, so we got the gimme. Alright, so this is a birdie hole. Trying to find that little tee. This is higher than I like to tee up a 3-wood, but I'm just gonna see one here. They're coming back here on me. Alright, so there's little lemon trees right in front of me. I want to go in between those 2 lemon trees. Just a high 3-wood onto the green. I'm 300 away. The wind's pushing to the right. So I'm just trying to hit a nice high 3-wood right onto it. And I completely butchered it. Like horribly bad. Alright, I got a really tough shot now. I put myself in a bad spot. But if I get enough height on this, it'll stop. It doesn't look as bad as I thought it was. So 38 yards. This hole's like a must birdie hole, so try to get this close. I missed it right. So I got 13 feet, try to make it. It's perfect, I just hit a little too hard to burn the right edge. try to regroup. 410-yard hole. Put the stick at the 280 mark. Just gonna ride the wind here, hit a real nice high driver. It's uphill 70 feet, so 280 carry would be fine. That's as good as I can do. Gonna land it right on the stick. Looks like, yep. Right to the end of the fairway. Perfect. Got 300 yards out of it. I got 157 in. Which is going to be just a soft 9-iron. I know that this green's kind of shady, so I'm going to just try to land it nice and high, just right of the hole. I'm going to let the wind take care of that part. Try to get this close. Come on, wind. I missed a little left, but it's the right spot to miss. So again, we'll do the chipping. Not the easiest one. I'm going to have to get it flight all the way up to the flat there. There we go. All right, here we go. This is a 231 yard hole, island green, very small green. Wind going a little bit to the right into my face. Normally I would hit a 6-iron here, but with the wind I'm going to have to hit a 5-iron. And since the wind's pushing to the right, I'm going to favor the left side of the green. It's a nerve-wracking shot, but you're just trying to put it on the middle of the green, and if you do that, you'll get a good birdie putt. I don't want to give up the green at all on this shot, is my goal. Pretty good. Gonna come up short, but whatever. That's the wind knocking it down. That's alright. Yeah, I was more focused on accuracy than anything else there, because you don't want to give up the green. So I came up short. I got 50 feet, which is a long putt, but better than being in the water. Uphill 10 inches, so it's going to play about 60 feet. What I like to do on these putts is just really feel the speed on my little practice putt, and then go in there and just duplicate it. Right on line. I hit it too hard though. So that was a mental error I pretty much talked myself into. So I got 26 feet coming back, try to make this one. Oh, the line moved. Missed it just left. Distance was money though. So it sucks to make bogey there, especially when you hit the green, but it's tough to, this is the first time I've like talked myself through a round. I usually just, my brain is always just silent. This is a really fun tee shot too to watch. I'm gonna hit a high cut and just try to bomb it. All right. Yep. And I hit the high cut. Everything should be perfect here. That's as good as I can do. Might even get to the fairway. Alright, so we only got 159 yards in here. We cut off a lot of distance. But this is the hardest approach on this course because the entire green slopes toward the water. And now I got the wind pumping toward the water as well. So it's at my back. So I'm going to land this high and soft. I'm just going to go with a nice high 9-iron. Could probably get away with going with a high wedge as well, to guarantee I don't go in the water. That might be the play. I think I'm going to do that. Don't do that. Stop. 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 Alright, living on the edge. That's what Devil's Island is. It's nerve-wracking. Alright, par on this hole is good. And that tee shot's important because if you're coming in there with a 4-iron instead of a wedge, it's tough to stop it. Alright, 43 feet. Just going to land it, in the box I want up there. I suck. Made it. Alright, 193. Wind is pushing to the left a tiny bit. Uphill is the factor here, uphill 60 feet. So we got, it's going to play like 210 carry, I guess. I think just a stock 6-iron is the play. And basically just start it about 3 yards right of the hole because of the wind and keep it there. Hit a good shot for once. Not good, lemon tree. This round has been a grind. I have not hit it good today. So I got 74 feet, 24 yards. Same thing. This time I'm going to really focus and do it well. I didn't do it as bad as it came out. But I am not within the 10 feet, so I got to make another stinking putt. Line, but too hard. Alright, so that's bogey. We're 1 over now. Not good. 2 holes left. This is another very cool tee shot. They make me hit my tee shots high on this course because of these trees, but I ordinarily hit a pretty low tee shot. But we're going to have to go high and far with it. pretty good. Got 330 out of it, carried 317. So I got 132 into the wind, uphill. This is pretty much just because of the uphill and into the wind, it's going to play about 145 carry, which is about a perfect pitching wedge. So let's try to just hit a good shot. I hit it the right distance, I think, but I missed left. $30 feet. See if we can make another putt. It's trying. It's trying. Oh, 9 inches short. All right, so 18 is actually the easiest hole if you pull the tee shot off. I got the tee shot at 340 because we're downhill, downwind. Yeah, if I can put it in the middle of the fairway, this is an eagle hole. So the goal here is eagle, so we've got to get the tee shot first. Missed it left, trying to kill it, get past those trees. I might have got lucky. Let's see. Kind of lucky. There's a tree. But that tree's bending in my favor, so very lucky. All right. Definitely still want eagle here. We got 192 downwind. Downhill, downwind, probably 185 carry, 183. That's almost an 8-iron, a hard 8-iron if I want to ride the wind. I think the wind's going to be 15, I can do 8-iron. I like going hard at this type of shot, especially since I haven't been swinging that well today. Wind, I need you here. Let's get this eagle. Big bounce, baby. Big bounce. All right, eagle. Almost albatross. So we got to under par at Devil's Island. It was a grind. It was not my best day swinging the club, but I think a lot of that's because I was trying to talk through it. So we got the numbers there. Double bogey, an eagle, 3 birdies, and 2 bogeys. You can click OK, and then you can also get all your other stats here. I didn't hit many greens. I know that longest drive was 350. I only hit half the greens in reg. When I play these other courses, I've been hitting 17 or 18 greens a lot of the time. Up and downs. And then you can go to expanded player stats here. Longest putt made, 16 feet. I thought I made a longer one than that. Oh, I was off the green on the one. Yeah, but you can look at all your numbers it'll give you after your round, which is really awesome. See where you need to get better. And I did do that mulligan cheap, but if I was playing a real round against somebody, I'm going to have to lay up on that shot because I had a little too far carry. All right. So thanks for tuning in. My name is Jason. Adios.